and you use that money to pay your bills, and you rely on that because you have to have that steady stream of income. Well, the abortionist and the eugenics are doing the same thing through abortion. When it comes to depopulation and eugenics, abortion is their steady stream. This is the stream of deaths, depopulation, and eugenics that is nonstop. They don't want that flow to stop. Just the same as the investor doesn't want that money that he uses to pay the bills to stop. It pays me every month. I need to keep this going because it's a good, solid, steady producer. And it's achieving my goals. Constant flow of cash. For the eugenics, this is a constant flow of cash for them, not cash money. This is a constant flow of eugenics, of reduction in population, of weeding out inferior, unfit to reproduce human beings. They're making the world better in their own eyes. They're judging the rest of the world according to their own self-righteousness. This is unbelievable to me. This is just unbelievable. But yet, it goes on, and the steady stream goes on. And excuse me, I got this nasty cold I'm battling. Excuse me if I end up choking like that. Nasty cold. I'm almost over it, though. All right. So America is not the worst offender, though. China, who has a one-child policy, they have triple the amount of abortion that America has. And why? Because they have this one-child policy that says you can only have one child. If a woman gets pregnant and they already have a child, the Chinese government forced them into abortion. It's come to the point in China where the police department will come and arrest a woman, take her to the clinic, and force her into abortion. She already has a child and comes up pregnant. They have no choice. You are under arrest. They put you in handcuffs. They take you to the hospital. They strap you down, and they give you an abortion whether you want it or not. China's abortion rate is almost 3 times that of America. Russia's abortion rate is 2 times what it is in America. It has got to the point in Russia, abortion is so widespread in Russia that Putin has had to come out and make public speeches encouraging people to have children, to actually have children, because it's out of control. Their population is dwindling. Their population is going down. They're not repopulating themselves. Instead, they're aborting at twice the rate that we are. China's doing it at 3 times the rate that we are. The eugenics overpopulation agenda is that we need to reduce the world's population by 2/3 in order to save the planet. They're saying that we're using up too many resources. The planet can't handle it. Now, of course, obviously, these are godless people. Because if they weren't godless people, they would know that God did not create a world that will not support his population. God creates every single life. Every life is a gift from God. He would not give this gift continuously if he had a world that he created that wouldn't support it. No, instead, this is UN Agenda 21 of population, of conserving resources. Mother Earth cannot be scratched. Everything has to be sustainable and green and blah, 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 blah. We've been through all of that. This is all part of this one world, new world order. Frankly, all of you people in the world, you're just getting in the way. If you're old, they want you to die. Don't go in and try to get a hip if you fall down, Grandma. Instead, they just want you to die. Just die. And they're encouraging people to do just that. They're saying that, if you're older and you come with a problem and you need expensive surgery that's only going to give you 8 or 10, 6, 7, 8 more years of life, just don't bother because you're going to die anyway. So why use up the resources? Save the resources and just die. You're going to die anyway. But on the other hand, Congress and the Senate and all of the government officials, they have these extraordinary health care plans that give them health care that nobody else receives. It is unparalleled health care for them. Why? Because they're the superior race, and you and I are the inferiors. So for us, we just need to go die. And for them, they're going to try to keep themselves alive until, who knows, until dirt is no longer new. I guess, I don't know. As long as they want to wield that power as long as they can. The same reason why Congress doesn't have any limits, no term limits in Congress. They could stay in there for 30 or 40 years. And it only takes a portion of that time for them to be corrupt. And you know, actually, the truth be told, like I've said many times before, we keep electing people into office that have Alzheimer's. What? Some of you are saying, what? Alzheimer's? What are you talking about? Think about it. They go on the campaign trail in your state, congressman or your senator. They say, I'm going to go to Washington, D.C., and I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to make sure that you get this and that I do this for you and blah, 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 blah. So you elect them. They get on an airplane. They go to Washington, D.C. They sit down in their chair in Congress or in Senate, and then the Alzheimer's kicks in. Then all of a sudden, they don't remember who you are. And they don't remember who they are. They are now little dictators sitting in their little dictator chair, and they're going to do whatever they want, no matter what the people of their state want. They are now little dictators. So what about the people of your state? They say, what state? They elected me to do what I want, and that's what I'm going to do, whatever I want. Same as here in the state of Oregon. State of Oregon enacted the death penalty. They say that there are certain cases where the death penalty is warranted. Well, our governor says, I don't think there's any reason for a death penalty, and I'm going to suspend it. There will be no death penalty as long as I'm in office. Going directly against the voted will of the people. See, because he's a little dictator, and he just does whatever he wants to do. And it doesn't matter what the people say. Even though the people had voted the penalty in, they say, this is what we want under certain criteria, under certain circumstances. This is to be the punishment, and here are the circumstances. And the governor said, no. No, I'm going to suspend that. I don't care what you, the people, want. Because that's what they do. All right, I'm going to take a top of the hour break here. When I come back, we're going to talk about eugenics, and we're going to talk about this little meat market that was discovered in Delaware. So I'll tell you what. Mr. Gosnell and his little antics in Philadelphia, and what happened in Delaware with this meat market assembly line abortion in Delaware are just the tip of the iceberg. This is going on all over the country. They just haven't been busted yet. We're going to talk about that, and I'm going to explain to everybody what eugenics really is and how this works into it, the way that they're protecting these doctors who are murdering our children even when they're alive is all the eugenics agenda. We'll be right back. You're listening to W. Dean Shook, In Time, Prophecy News, and Current Events. Stay tuned. Now hear our program on Stitcher Smart Radio. Stitcher allows you to listen to your favorite shows directly from your iPhone, Android phone, Kindle Fire, and more. It's on demand and on the go. Don't have Stitcher? Download it free today at Stitcher.com or in the App Store. Stitcher Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio. Professional identity thieves constantly search your information for vulnerabilities. At LifeLock, relentless protection of your identity is their primary mission. They help ensure that you stay ahead of identity thieves.
LifeLock is first in the industry to offer proactive identity theft protection. They're level 1 compliant under the payment card industry data security standards. They have direct access to fraud resolution teams within their extensive network of lenders and service providers. They are experts through leadership with internationally recognized experts in privacy and security, technologies, fraud, and criminal methods. They also partnership with FBI law enforcement and the National Organization for Victims Assistance. Sign up today at wdeanshook.com and receive a 30-day free trial and 10% off your final purchase. The W. Dean Shook program has partnered with LifeLock to make sure your identity remains safe and secure, guaranteed. Get your 30-day free trial of LifeLock's industry-leading protection at wdeanshook.com. That's wdeanshook.com.
GoDaddy offers everything you need to make a name for yourself on the web, from domain names and website builders to complete e-commerce solutions. We've earned our place as the world's #1 accredited domain registrar by delivering world-class products at competitive prices and support them with industry-best services delivered 24/7, 365. We're proud to serve our customers from locations around the world. Sign up now at wdeanshook.com and get your domain name as low as $5.99 a year. Sign up now at wdeanshook.com. Go, Daddy. Go, Daddy.
Don't worry about your food supply when a disaster hits. At Buy Emergency Food, their focus is to provide families and individuals with the highest quality food storage available, along with the most effective survival gear online. Hi, I'm W. Dean Shook, and our friends at Buy Emergency Food is so confident that their prices can't be beat. They'll match any competitor's online prices of any product they offer. They've searched far and wide to find the most superior quality products available. My Emergency Food is 100% committed to providing these high-quality items at the best prices online. Sign up today at wdeanshook.com for their gourmet taste, easy storage, 25-year shelf life, nutritional information, water filtration, and a portable solar power. Come see why Buy Emergency Food is simply the best brands for providing the basic needs when disaster strikes. And they have free shipping on every order. Nothing's easier than their free shipping policy. That's right, 100% free shipping. Your emergency food is usually shipped within 3 business days. It's fast, effective, and free. Does it get any better than that? The food you need when disaster hits. Sign up today at wdeanshook.com. That's wdeanshook.com.
Thank you very much for that break. I appreciate it so very much. Don't forget to come to the webpage. That's wdeanshook.com. And if you have a comment, a question, be it good or bad, I'll answer everybody. It doesn't matter what you say. You might not like the response, but I will answer you. My email is contact at wdeanshook.com. And if you want to hear any past programs, just Google my name, W. Dean Shook. You'll get about 3 solid pages on Google that'll give you all the contact information, past programs, other networks I broadcast on. It's all right there. Just Google my name, wdeanshook.com. Feel free to send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Now, before we start talking about this eugenics, I want to discuss something I found rather disturbing, and that is, Planned Parenthood and their affiliates, all of the pro-choice people, are arguing that all of the restrictions that we have on abortion now